Here is a comprehensive expansion of the INKT trading dynamics and the underlying story. The clinical breakthrough and market reaction. MiNK Therapeutics, INKT, experienced explosive growth on Friday, July 11th, with shares surging as much as 643% to reach highs around $57 to $64 following the publication of landmark results in Nature's Oncogene journal. The breakthrough centers on their Agent T797 therapy, achieving complete clinical, radiological, and biochemical remission in a metastatic testicular cancer patient with no evidence of disease for over 2 years after a single infusion. The science behind the surge. The case study represents a significant milestone in cancer treatment, particularly for patients with treatment-resistant disease. The therapy was administered alongside nivolumab to a patient who had previously failed multiple treatments. What makes this particularly compelling is that the treatment was well tolerated with no cytokine release syndrome, CRS, addressing a major safety concern that often plagues cell therapies. Current market dynamics and pullback. The stock's retreat from its highs on Friday reflects typical profit-taking behavior after such dramatic gains. The biotech sector is notorious for volatile swings, and a pullback after a 400 to 600% surge is not unusual as early investors lock in profits and the market digests the implications of the news. Partnership speculation versus dilution concerns. The investment community is currently polarized between two competing narratives. Bulls are anticipating potential partnership announcements, which would validate the technology and provide crucial funding without dilution. However, bears are concerned about the possibility of a share offering to capitalize on the elevated stock price, a common practice among biotech companies following positive clinical news. The Agen connection. The relationship with Aginos, AGIN, adds another layer of complexity to the investment thesis. Historical records show that Agent T797 was originally developed through Agent Therapeutics, a subsidiary of Aginos, suggesting there may be ongoing relationships or licensing agreements that could influence future developments or partnership opportunities. Float considerations. The relatively small float amplifies both upside and downside price movements. This technical factor means that modest buying or selling pressure can result in outsized price moves, contributing to the stock's extreme volatility. For momentum traders, this creates opportunity, but for institutional investors, it may limit participation due to liquidity concerns. Looking forward, the key catalysts investors are watching include potential partnership announcements, additional patient data, regulatory milestones, and any corporate actions regarding capital raising. The durability of the remission data over 2 years provides confidence, but the market will want to see reproducibility across multiple patients before assigning a higher valuation floor to the stock. INKT is pulling back from the highs of $64.17 it printed on Friday, the 11th of July. Lower prices are extrapolated to keep printing up till Wednesday, the 23rd of July 2025. The market grid prices on its 4-hour are $25.57, $31.75, $38.66, $45.57, $57.93, $64.84, $71.75, and $77.93. It has a downward projection of $8.82 on the same 4-hour chart and $9.40 on the daily chart. The extrapolation of the 3-period moving average during the volatile session of Friday, the 11th of July, is not for lower prices, rather more of a firm consolidation with a bias to the upside up till Wednesday, the 20th of August, 2025. These extrapolations and projections are not guaranteed. As such, they may not materialize. Thanks for watching the video.